next week, girl. You see them baby hairs? Baby hairs. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Usually it's Christmas time. We're sitting right in front of my little baby tree here. That's not all the way done, but it's still cute. Still cute. So if you didn't already know, I recently posted my ectopic pregnancy story, and I wanted to do a video that really dives in more to what ectopic pregnancy is and how you can identify if you have it and so forth. So this is what this video is going to be about. I have documented just really what I was going through over the past month and just the struggles, help from my partner, help from my family, my doctor visits, everything. So first thing I wanted to say is what really is an ectopic pregnancy. But pretty much it's obviously a pregnancy complication in which the embryo usually attaches outside of the uterus. Some cases it could be attached inside the fallopian tube, into the abdominal cavity. Some cases it goes into or attaches to the ovary. So you can just imagine like how painful it is no matter where it attaches. There has been some back and forth about the fact that an embryo can grow outside of the uterus, but that's up for debate. So if you do your research, you can see exactly what I'm talking about, because I read a couple stories myself. But for my case, it was pregnancy of an unknown location. So to this day, they still don't know where the pregnancy was growing. We just know that it was not in the uterus. And after numerous doctor visits, still couldn't be found. So I just want to say like some of the risk factors that are from ectopic pregnancy. So it could be like chlamydia, if you ever had chlamydia or STD, if you smoke tobacco, if you ever had an assisted reproductive technology surgery, or just a history of infertility. Like all of these things could lead you to ectopic pregnancy. For me, I did have a miscarriage 2 years ago, but my doctor did reassure me that that didn't necessarily cause the ectopic pregnancy. Just now, I am at a higher risk to have another one. So that's just something you should know. So for my story, it started right before Thanksgiving, and we were like super excited to find out that we were like expecting, and everything kind of came to a halt. I want to say like maybe 2 days after we found out, I started having extreme pelvic pain, similar to cramping, similar to like an appendicitis. No, I have never had an appendicitis, but I do have a family member that actually went through that. And just the pain level, from what I read, is almost the same. So I ended up going to the ER and actually started spotting. Once I started spotting, I knew it was something serious. Before the pain, I just kind of let it pass, and I did some home remedies to just relieve a little bit of it. But once we did get to the ER, that's when I was diagnosed with, well, semi-diagnosed with ectopic pregnancy. At the time, they didn't really know what was going on, why I had pain on one side, but all the doctors that I did see, they leaned towards the same way, or the same conclusion, the same diagnosis, that it was ectopic. I think I was in the ER twice before I actually saw my primary doctor. So after seeing my doctor, she just recommended that we do a beta level or blood, what is it? A blood, like draw blood and see exactly like what the pregnancy hormone was, the HCG hormone. So that's just pretty much lets you know like how far along in your pregnancy, how high it is. Usually when you are like 6 to 8 weeks, it should be between, I think I read like 1800 and higher, and it's supposed to double every 48 hours. So for the next 48 hours, we were on edge just trying to see if the pregnancy was growing, and if it was, we needed to move quickly with the next step for ectopic pregnancy, and just to be 100% sure that it was ectopic or that I was not having a miscarriage. So that's pretty much what I did for the first 2 weeks. The pain didn't go away. It slowed down with the help of Tylenol, which is pretty much all that you're able to take when you're pregnant. But for me, after a few days, my pregnancy hormone did go up. And at that point, we decided to go with the non-surgical treatment and do the methotrexate injection, which I'm gonna show a video of that. And just pretty much that's what the video that I'm recording today is about. Just how I felt taking the shot and all the symptoms, all the aftermath, all the side effects that I felt. And I'm a working girl, so I work in retail. I'm on my feet all the time. So that was a big like influencer for me. Like I didn't want to do surgery. I didn't want to be out of work for that long. And I really didn't want to tell my job my personal business. So this was the best option for me, I felt. I hope you enjoyed this video. And I hope I can answer or I answered any of the questions that you guys may have had. Back at the doctor. Waiting on these results. Stay tuned. So I just finished the injection of the methotrexate. Injection that pretty much slows down cell division, and how it relates to ectopic pregnancy is that it's going to just slow down the growth, I believe. That way the pregnancy can dissolve. So this is day 1. We have about 2 weeks to go just to follow up. First follow-up is in 4 days after first injection, so I'm going to let you guys know, keep you guys informed how I'm doing. So far, okay. The shot wasn't too bad. It was just like my anxiety was on 5 million. So yeah, but the injection wasn't too bad. It was pretty much just like getting an IV, but in a different place. So I feel fine right now. Just a little bit tender in the spot where they place the injection, which is in your buttocks, your butt, your top hip, really. Yeah, so that's day 1. So far, I feel okay. I'm walking home now. My doctor's office is literally downstairs from my house, so that was a plus. And I will let you guys know what happens on day 2, how I feel tomorrow. Good morning, guys. So it is day 2 now. I'm sorry, my puppy is like going crazy right now. So it's day 2. Today I woke up a little bit in pain, a little bit of cramping, feeling like I don't have that much energy, a little irritable. I don't know. We're gonna see what the day takes us to, I guess. I did have some cramping last night, and I ended up taking Tylenol. So I know last time we spoke, I said I was fine, but later on the day, I did end up needing a little bit of Tylenol. We'll see what happens today. I am supposed to return to work tomorrow. It's been about almost 2 weeks since the whole course of everything that has happened. But of course, the day before I'm supposed to return to work is when I have the least amount of energy. I feel like, I don't know, like how I felt last week as far as like cramping. But I'm trying to not take Tylenol unless I absolutely need it. And yeah, that's it. My next appointment is this Saturday, so we're going to do a follow-up of blood work and see where my HCG levels went to. Fendi wanted to say hi. And see where my levels went to. Hopefully they were going down. If not, I believe they said that I would have to do another shot within the first 2 weeks if it's not going down. So we're praying that that's not needed. So yeah, that's pretty much it. This is day 2. I will check in again tomorrow, see how I feel at work. You know, I work on my feet, so that's a challenge for me because I've been able to like at least rest the past 2 weeks. And now I'm gonna be on my feet at least for 6 hours tomorrow constantly. So I'm hoping that I have the energy, I have my coffee, and I'm feeling good tomorrow. All right, I'll see you tomorrow. Okay, guys, today is our day 3 of the Methotrexate injection. So, just came home from work and just came home, and today I had a complete 180 from how I felt from last week. So pretty much I was fine this morning, and then halfway through my day I started experiencing like really strong cramps. I don't know what part of the side effect that is supposed to be, but I know that nausea and vomiting and all of that is one part. So to experience that today. Also just loss of appetite. Like I really wasn't in the mood to eat anything. Kind of had a weird taste in my mouth, but more than everything, I got really tired after I did eat, and extreme cramping. Like as soon as I was finished eating, extreme cramping. I noticed that when my bladder is full is when I have a lot of cramping, or if I need to have a bowel movement, a lot of cramping. Like it's really bad. So I'm trying to stay on top of that, and just being at work on my feet. Like I work in retail, so it's hard to like leave the floor, but my job knows what's going on, and right now it's like not the time. So I had to literally go and sit down for my last 3 hours of my shift today and just do what I could sitting down. That was the only way I got through it. I was still experiencing cramping even after I took Tylenol. So I'm hoping that this is just like the beginning and it's gonna wean off like maybe in a day. Hopefully today was the worst. But I was like crying at one point. I was in tears with pain, and I tried to use the restroom. It was just so much pressure and like straining feeling, which is what I felt before I got the shot. So I don't know, praying for the best. But this is day 3. We'll see how I feel tomorrow. I'm gonna go and rest for the rest of the night, eat some food, or at least try to eat some food, and see how day 4 goes. All right, see you tomorrow. All right, so today was day 4. Um, Again, I went to work. This is what would have been my second day back to work today. And unfortunately, I got sent home just because I wasn't feeling well, and it was all over my face, I guess. I don't know. But from last night, the last time we spoke, I couldn't sleep again. Couldn't sleep again. All night pain, extreme, like not extreme from when like it first started, but extreme enough for me to be making moaning noises and having to take Tylenol. So my partner did a pretty good job. Well, not a pretty good job. He did a really good job, just keeping me calm, and made me tea, and the tea seems to soothe most of the pain. And then I'll sleep, but as soon as I wake up, or I'll be waking up out of my sleep by cramping pain. The good thing is I'm not bleeding and cramping, so it's like, can't get one without the other, but right now I am. So I'm grateful of that. It's just, I'm just waiting for this pain to go away. Like, it's hard for me to walk. Can't stand for too long, can't sit for too long, so just being uncomfortable all day. Tomorrow's my first follow-up appointment, so I will be vlogging there. Day 5, we are about to pull up to the doctor's office now to do blood work, guys. Guys, it's day 5. I didn't vlog as much as I wanted to in the doctor's office, just because I was in the doctor's office and I went to do blood work today. But as I mentioned before, this is day 5. I think it's day 5. Yeah, Sunday, Monday. Yes. So day 4, actually, 5, 4. Today was just mainly a blood work day. I know I look kind of crazy. I feel like in every video I look a little bit crazy. What can I do? I didn't work today, but I was supposed to. And pretty much that's it. Like, today is the day I started to bleed, so it's day 4. I was actually reading and talking to my aunt who's a nurse, and she was just asking like more questions about what the methotrexate like entails, because she had never heard of the shot being given to people that have women who have ectopic pregnancies. But we did some research on our own, and I had already done some before, but it just kind of reassured me like what it would be like. I watched some YouTube videos from other women, and going into it, like, I know they did mention bleeding and just passing, a few blood clots here and there. Today is the only day I actually started to bleed, so I don't know what it's gonna be like from here, but yeah, we'll see. Cramping has been the same. It's like slow all over the place, but for the most part today it's been pretty constant. I think I've only had maybe like an hour or so, maybe Fendi, like an hour or so where I wasn't. So I've been taking Tylenol every 4 hours, which it's now time for me to do that again, and just trying to keep my mind clear, trying to stay as calm as possible, keep myself busy, and trying to block out really the pain. So again, this is day 4, complete day 4, 5, 6, 7. The next follow-up I have is on Tuesday, which will be the 7-day mark. And that's when we're really going to see like how much my levels have dropped from day 4 to day 7. So I'm hoping I do not have to get another injection. Okay? I'll check back in with you guys tomorrow and let you know how I'm feeling. There have been some cases where women actually went full term with the pregnancy outside of the uterus, or PULs, they call it, pregnancy of unknown location. In my case, they still could not find the embryo, so I had to go ahead and go with the methotrexate and be safe, rather safe than sorry. But there are a few women, or I'm sure more than a few women in the world, that have had been fortunate enough to be able to have a baby still. At the end of my video, I do another short video just saying like how I felt after my first 7 days with the shot. I'm still in the process, currently doing blood work every 7 days, and at the moment my HCG levels have dropped as of last week to an 800 count, so I'm hoping that with another 7 days it will drop even lower. But I just really wanted to let everybody know, like, you can get through the shot. It's not as painful as it may seem, even though the picture of the shot looks pretty big, not gonna lie. But it was really quick, and the pain of the shot is not as bad. I can't speak for abdominal pain, but as far as the actual injection and the same day feeling, I was fine. So good luck, and just know you can get through it. Thanks for watching my video. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment below. Thanks, guys. Okay, guys, it is now day 7. Just finished a complete week on the methotrexate. I didn't really film on day 5 and 6 because I just was not able to. I actually went to work on day 6, and by the time I got home, I was exhausted. Still experiencing a little bit of cramping. And I actually just saw my doctor. So I did some lab blood work on Saturday, which is day 5. Day 4, no, my days are all mixed up. Day 4, I did blood work. And now we're going to compare day 4 and day 7's blood work. Sorry, this video is a little dark. So hopefully tomorrow we'll see that our levels went down. and then we won't have to do another shot. All right, guys, so sorry, I know it was super dark before, but I wanted to just finish letting you guys know like how the week went. So pretty much I would say on a scale of 1 to 10, like the pain levels I felt, anxiety, sleep habits, all of that, I'm pretty sure it's way better than getting surgery. So I would definitely recommend it to anyone that's in the situation that I was in. It wasn't that bad. There was times where I felt like, what is this? Like, this is going in reverse from when I originally went to the hospital. But ultimately, like, towards the end, I started feeling better than I was. Not like better where it's completely gone. Still taking Tylenol on day 7 every 4 hours. I was told that Tylenol, or I don't know how to pronounce it, amphetamine, I'm not sure, is the best thing that they prescribe for pain, just because anything else could interfere with the injection. So that sucks, right? Because Tylenol only lasts for so long. So I'm still going to be taking that for the next couple of days as needed. I think I went through 2 bottles already in the past like 2 weeks, which sucks. So hoping that everything is over soon, and don't worry, like, you will be able to get through it. I'm just waiting to see how these results turn out. Yeah, hoping for the best and hoping this process is shorter than what they say. Initially, they told me 2 to 4 weeks. 2 to 4 weeks is, hey, it's fine. 2 to 4 weeks is what usually people have to endure, like the whole process. That's from the initial injection to the end, to your HCG levels get to 0. So this just is week 1. Just was week 1. And I will check in with you guys again. I will be doing an update video after 2 weeks. And yeah, thanks for watching.